Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. Testing 1, 2, 3. Linwood Park, round 23, NPL, New South Wales Women's. Yeah, just about. Welcome to Linwood Park for match of the round in the NPL Women's New South Wales competition, as the second placed Macarthur Rams host top 4 rival Sydney Olympic in a game that is very important to both sides. A game that, well, if the Macarthur Rams can win, we see them top the competition ladder potentially if results go their way at the end of 90 minutes. For Sydney Olympic, well, it's been a bit of a tough run of form for Jeff Abrahams' team. Only one win in their last 4 starts, from being premiership contenders to fighting for their lives and trying to save their top 4 position. Doesn't get much harder than an away fixture against the Macarthur Rams at Linwood Park. And when you know the issues that Jeff Abrahams has faced with his squad, he's hardly had Lauren Keir available, and you know she came as a major signing for Sydney Olympic. Losing her to injury has been quite the hit. And now, of course, top scorer Demi Koulizakis as well, unavailable due to concussion. Her 4th concussion as well. 2 major players that will play a key role for Olympic should have they been available for selection. At the other end, well, it's Stephen Peters' first game at home as officially the new Perth Glory coach. The A-League Women's Perth Glory team, of course. He'll be moving on to the Glory at the end of the NPL season, an agreement with the A-League club to allow him to finish his commitments with the Macarthur Rams. And Mr. Peters will most definitely be hoping to complete the three-peat and take his 3rd consecutive championship title, but also his first premiership title should they keep up the pace with Apia. That final game of the season could decide it all when the Macarthur Rams take on Apia Leichhardt at Lambert Park, and what a blockbuster that one promises to be. We're certainly looking forward to that. A game that will be full of surprises and fireworks, no doubt. Tiana Jaber back in the Sydney Olympic lineup as well. After being away on international duty, here's an early chance for Olympic. We'll go through the lineups for you in a moment. For the home side, in goals, number 46, Teresa Morrissey. Number 3, Madison McComiskey. Number 10, Mel Caceres. Number 14, Miku Sunaga. Number 16, Maya Lobo. Number 17, Indy Breyer. Number 24, Lola Sosai. Number 25, Darcy Malone. Number 32, Beth Gordon. Number 35, Tennille Hay. And number 44, Kelly Brown. For the visiting Sydney Olympic, in goals, number 40, Sarah Langman. Number 2, Gabriel Peake. Number 3, Ebony McHugh-Shaw. Number 4, Aya Yamahata. Number 8, Brianna Oliverio. Number 12, Tiana Jaber. Number 13, Tara Baldana. Number 17, Maxine Peake. Number 23, Priya Skuriaga. Number 27, Taylor A. And number 36, Natalia Yanakos. As I said, no Demi Koulizakis, a very, very important attacking threat for Jeff Abrahams' team, unavailable for selection. He will be hoping that he gets her back as soon as possible, in particular in this run-in. Only 3 games to go after this one. Of course, Olympic do have a game in hand as well. They still are in the box seat. They're in control of their own destiny, but as I said, so many injuries, so many problems within the squad in terms of illness, injury, and so on. They have really, really struggled in recent weeks. And giveaway there, Skuriaga should have put it in. And Maxine Peake, well, how did she miss that? How have the Rams survived 2 minutes in, Olympic should be in front. A great chance for the visitors. That one catching everybody unaware. The Rams played themselves into trouble. And they really got away with one. Here's Jaber now. Ray plays it forward. Lobo missed it. Sosai forced backwards. Another tough ball to deal with for Morrissey. Just got it away in time. And Macarthur really putting themselves under some serious pressure here. Unnecessarily. Olympic are stepping up quite high as well. Lobo's clearance straight into Yanakos. Caceres. Sunaga. Read there and pitched by Baldana. Here's Sosai. Gives the ball away again. Now Peak. Returns the favour though. What a chance for Maxime Peak. Really should have done better with that chance. Didn't take advantage. And the first opportunity should have been put away by Skiriaga, but the second, well, it was gilt-edged. Open goal for Peak, and she just missed the whole target. Early warning signs for the Rams. They're giving the ball away again. Like I said, Olympic is stepping high. They are putting on some serious pressure for the moment. Switch ball here for Gabriel Peak. Scored last week. Comes in. Good challenge from Sosai. Sosai gives the ball away this time. Yanakos. Heavy challenge. Free kick. In a good possession. Q Shaw goes forward, Yamahata, and don't be fooled. Yamahata is probably one of the shortest players, if not the shortest player on the field, but does extremely well in the air. Times her headers perfectly most of the time. And throughout this game, you'll notice she won't miss many headers at all. Ray crosses in, not the best ball in, but and Morrissey there came down hard, and she smacked her head on the ground as well. That was not comfortable, but brave goalkeeping. And she's back to her feet though. Now Lobo. Wide for Sosai. Briar there in support to the left. Not too much on that pass. It'll be a throw to the visitors. And Jaber will take the throw for Olympic. Macomiskey now has to deal with this. Gets it back to Morrissey, who doesn't take any chances and clears it first time. Ray wins the header, but only as far as Gordon. Great touch there from Beth Gordon. Taking the ball away from Skuriaga. Skuriaga again. Tennille Hay didn't quite control that as she would have liked. Lobo takes it forward. Lots of time now for Lobo. Olympics teams, so that early pressure have stepped back a little. Sunaga central for Caceres. Picked up there by Skuriaga and Ray. Good combination. Ray just trot on the ball. Now Yamahata searching for options and finds the wrong one in Lola Sosai. Sunaga closed down, forced backwards. Caceres for Brown. Now Beth Gordon. Still has the ball, Gordon. Back for Lobo. Poor pass there. Breyer was the target. Yamahata, now Jaba. Ray wins the header. And Sosai, all bouncing about, force a peak. And Maxine Peak putting Lobo under pressure, forcing the mistake. And now Gabriel Peak can't get beyond Sosai. McComiskey wide for Hay. Now Sunaga, good touch forward, goes down, wins the foul. McHugh Shaw, the one there, making the infringement. And McComiskey has it wide early for Sosai. Good ball in with the left foot, a weaker left foot. Yamahata wins the header. And Breyer put Peak under pressure. Here's Caceres. Macarthur yet to create an opportunity early on. It's Olympic who have had the best chance of the game so far, 2 minutes. Priya Skuriaga and Maxine Peak not taking advantage of some poor defending, really, in possession. Gordon wide for Breyer. Now Brown. Back for Gordon. And Breyer forced back to Gordon. Now Lobo. Forced the pass again, but low block from Olympic, and now they're looking to break quickly. Skuriaga was looking for the run of Peak. Peak's definitely the outlet for Sydney Olympic. Lots of pace. Once she gets in behind the last line of defence, very hard to slow down. It's just the finishing that's been a bit of an issue. Something that she definitely needs to work on. Once she fixes that, well, maybe no stopping her. And how about that ball from Beth Gordon? Nico Sunaga just caught on her heels a little. It was almost the perfect pass. That ball falls for Sunaga, and well, I feel she rushed that effort there. She had a lot more time than she would have known. Could have drove into the box there and really got a proper shot off in Langman's goal. Jaber. Good pass for Skiriaga. Nice little turn as well. Wide for Oliverio. Strong challenge from Beth Gordon. And Sunaga this time gives the pass away. Sunaga battling away with Oliverio and wins the free kick. Try to play quickly there, did Olympic, but Sunaga was still in front of the ball. Yanakos. Cleared away by Malone. Hasn't really been involved much, Darcy Malone, early on. Beth Gordon, the busiest in that Macarthur Rams midfield, is Maya Lobo. And Comiskey back for the keeper, and again Olympic step up and put the pressure on, and again they almost forced a mistake. Maxime Peake really putting Maya Lobo under pressure. Not going away from playing from the back, despite the pressure that they're under. And Lobo now drives into midfield and spreads the ball left for Breyer. Great ball. And Breyer was expecting Sosai to make the overlapping run. It didn't come. Now she plays in. Breyer gets it back again. Good touch there, but falls away of Brown, who likes a shot from distance. Cleared away by Olympic. Here's Breyer again. Brown looks for the early pass wide for Caceres. Now Malone. Breyer cuts back on the right. Gets the ball in. Good ball in the box. It'll be a corner. Last touch off Oliverio. Calls, I think, for a handball, but didn't look like it from here. It was a great ball from Breyer, though, with the right foot. Really put the Olympic defence under pressure. In the end, just a corner, but the first of the evening. Ball back for Breyer, they went short. And Malone on the edge of the area leaves it for Hay. And Hay hits her with the left, but it was too slow, took too long, and allowed the Olympic team to quickly figure themselves out and close the shot down. Another corner, though. They go short again. Now Brown picks it up from Sunaga. Breyer on the left. Breyer goes for goal, and it's just over the bar. Good effort from Indy Breyer. Sarah Langman looked pretty comfortable. Although I wouldn't be surprised at the end there if she felt that ball might be dropping a little too quickly for her liking. Yana Costa as well to hold off a couple, but gives the ball away to Breyer. Now Sosai. Sosai was more a shot than a cross, I think. And Langman comfortably gathers that one. Here's Oliverio. Back for Ray. Beth Gordon picks it up in midfield. Bryant gives it away though. And there's passages like these, neither team really getting a stranglehold of the ball, giving possession away a little too cheaply. A lot of the time you feel that happens at the same time for both teams. Manly can really get their foot on the ball and get it moving from feet to feet. Langman was looking for Peak, but it was a tough ball. Fortunately for her, Sosai just overran it. Gets back though, makes the challenge, and now Indy Breyer leaves it short. Sosai again, read the challenge on Yanakos. Here's Malone. Wide for Haight. Good turn again from Beth Gordon in midfield. Probably a foul there. Referee played advantage. She thought Caceres was perhaps through there, but in the end, good challenge, and Beth Gordon made the foul on McHugh Shaw. And Taylor Ray now looking for Peak. Jaber finds Guriaga. Gordon wins that ball though, and now finds Indy Breyer with a perfect pass, but Breyer offside. How about that for a ball? Beth Gordon seems in the mood. Here's Caceres back for McComiskey. A bit of afters there between Jaber and Breyer as well. Free kick goes the way of Jaber. Able to take the free kick for Olympic. Header there by Lobo, throw in for the visitors. Soso read it, but it falls back for Gabriel Peak. McHugh Shaw finds Guriaga, good central ball. Now wide for Oliverio. Forward looking for the run of Yanakos, but into the feet of McComiskey. Kelly Brown there, push on Yamahata. He's Peak. Jaber plays it forward. Yanakos out muscled. McComiskey has to go back to Morrissey. is Lobo. Macarthur's been caught here a few times now playing out from the back. Lobo wide for Hay. It's a tough one. McComiskey plays it forward. McHugh short. Bit of an awkward one. Going over the sideline for a throw for the Rams. Taylor Ray back for Jaber. Jaber takes the ball forward, back to Ray. Not many options there for Ray though, and the ball given away pretty poorly there. And now Beth Gordon out wide for Kelly Brown. Olympics survived there though. Held strong in defence. Yamahata. Baldana. Darcy Malone's been quiet, as has Baldana in the Olympic midfield. Here's Malone. Now Caceres. And Brown was looking for the reverse pass, but instead they combined beautifully in midfield here. It was Gordon and Caceres. In the end, last pass just got it. Well, sorry, the last touch from Well. So got away from Caceres. Here's Gabriel Peak. Foul there by Malone. Challenge there with Maxine Peak, and Gabriel Peak trying to stick up for her sister. Threw the ball at Darcy Malone. Lucky she didn't get a yellow card for that, Gabriel Peak. Tiana Jaber on the ball. Jaber returning from international duty with Lebanon. A very welcome return for Jeff Abrahams' team. You can see Jeff Abrahams on the other side, and no, he's not wearing one white shoe and one black shoe. He's actually in a moon boot that he's been in for, well, since May. A serious injury during a work soccer comp. And is almost very, very slow and long and difficult recovery. Should be out of the moon boot hopefully in a few weeks. Just in time for finals football. Morrissey sends this one forward. Yamahata will need to deal. How about that for a touch from Aya Yamahata? So comfortable, even with the pressure from Kelly Brown coming in. Here's McHugh short. Caceres. Now Brown. Good position here for the Rams. Ball into the box. Oh, it went in the way of Beth Gordon, but there must have been a touch there from one of the Olympic players that just put Gordon off. It was a good ball in the box from Sunaga. And Ray, space just appeared for a moment, but quickly it recovered, did the Rams. Jaber. Good tackle there from Breyer, but still the ball remains with Olympic. They've done well, Sydney Olympic, knowing how down in troops they've been. Look at the space for Breyer. I don't know if Sosai seen her, she did, but she saw her late and went too far central to be able to wrap that ball around and play the reverse pass for Indy Breyer. Now Yanakos looking for Peak. Skiriaga could have been the better option there in midfield. Space would have opened up for Maxine Peak. Instead, here come the Rams through Darcy Malone. Gordon. Force back to McComiskey. Great turn there by Caceres. Ball forward for Sunaga. Brown stayed on side. Still Kelly Brown trying to find the space on the right. Brown, oh, it wasn't far away at all. Kelly Brown with a cheeky little attempt there. Looking to just scoop the ball into the far corner. Langman for Ray. This time Olympic under pressure, but they chose not to play the ball around the back. Instead, get it away from danger as far as possible. Here's Malone for Brown. Good touch for Caceres, but well defended by Baldana. And now Sunaga gives the ball away. Oliverio back for McHugh Shaw. Football here from Olympic. And again, Caceres so strong in the challenge. Brown looking for the option. Wanted to give it back to Caceres, but the run didn't really come, and it was good defending from Taylor Ray. Strong challenge from Baldana there, and almost play hit in McHugh Shaw, who continued her run forward. Would have been in a very good position. Strong tackle again from Caceres. She's been excellent for the Rams so far. Here she is again, growing more and more influential into the game is Mel Caceres, and that's what Stephen Peters needs. A very important chink of his armour. Someone that really glues the midfield and attack together. Ball comes in, and Langman comfortable. Neil Hay just couldn't wrap her foot around that one. Here's Ray under pressure from Beth Gordon. Now Baldana. Back for Jaber. And Yanakos. She felt the pressure coming from who else but Mel Caceres, and got it all wrong. You know, Brown doesn't mind striking him from a distance. She does go for goal, but that is a very disappointing attempt. One she'd probably want to forget sooner rather than later. Short pass there from Langman should be read by Sosai. Here's Lobo. Straight into Gabriel Peak. Yanakos couldn't control. And you feel that this is a game for Demi Kulizakis. Had she been on the park, I really do feel she could have caused some more problems and perhaps even scored. Remember the chance that Olympic had inside the first 2 minutes. Had Demi Kulizakis been there, I've almost got no doubt it'd be 1-0 for the visitors. Jaber was just happy to see that one roll over the line. Sosai couldn't really direct that header. Instead, just a throw in for Olympic. And Breyer couldn't get there in front of Jaber. McComiskey heads it away. Ray plays it wide. An excellent volley pass there from Taylor Ray. Excellent technique. Continues her run forward. Tennille Hay coming over, looking to make the challenge. And Peak plays it in now for Skuriaga. Flag was raised here on the near side. Wouldn't have counted. Here's Breyer. Comiskey loses out there, but Tennille Hay, she does so often, comes across and helps her central defender out. Free kick goes the way of the visitors in a good position again. They had one from similar range. There's Teresa Morrissey that came out and collected the ball so well. 10 minutes to go till half time. What can Taylor Ray conjure up here? Can she find a teammate? Can Sydney Olympic hit the front? Ray delivers. Header was there from Yanakos, I believe. She couldn't direct it goalwards. And now the Rams look to get Olympic on the counter in transition. Here's Breyer. Finds the pass for Malone. And Brown made the right run. She still might get there. She just does. Keeps it inside the box. Here's Breyer now. Cuts it back on the right, looking to go to the left, the stronger left. Cuts it back for Brown, still Kelly Brown, and saved by Langman. How did Kelly Brown have the strength to just drive into the box like that? Here's Malone. Strong header from Gabriel Peak. Throwing for Olympic. Opportunity for the home team to really press the visitors in here and not allow them to get out. They almost have Olympic. Malone and Yanakos, bit of comical there. Neither knew where the ball was. In the end, came off the head of Yanakos. Still, though, the Rams in a very good position here. Here's Beth Gordon. Sosai delivers. And falls here for Hay. Heavy touch from Hay, though, and Taylor Ray plays it wide for Oliverio. Peaked as well to control that. Tough ball for Baldana, who was strong, even though Beth Gordon came in from behind. Yanakos. Forced back to Jaber. And Jaber driving forward. Here's Brown. Ball might fortunately fall here for Sunaga. McComiskey. Throw in for the Rams. Great run from Caceres. And she cuts it back here. Sosai's there. Falls to the right, forced back somewhat. Now Lobo. Her shot's blocked. Bit of sustained pressure here. Skuriaga forward for Peak, and this is where Peak likes the ball played. Gets in front of McComiskey, but across came Darcy Malone. Throwing now for Olympic. It's been a game with not many chances, but you can definitely feel it in the air. Both teams are desperate for the points. And despite the issues they've had, Olympic have looked quite good in actual fact. In particular with this high press and catching out Macarthur when they're trying to play the ball out from the back. They haven't really created much in terms of their own chances, but they've made the opposition create error after error, and that's where they've tried to take advantage. Probably should have as well. Hay plays it forward for Kelly Brown. Yamahata, though, read it. Didn't quite get the clearance she would have liked. Brown again. Comes in. Low ball into the box. Jaber clears. Now Breyer. Wide for Sosai. And Sosai has Peak for company. Back to Breyer. They know how dangerous that left foot is, but Breyer makes the space. And that was a very strong effort toward goal. Didn't quite get direction left or right, though, and it was easy for Langman in the end. Still, though, hit very true. Just not going to trouble the Olympic keeper when it's going straight down the breadbasket. Giving it away here, Olympic, and Caceres dances through. Still Mel Caceres for Brown. And it's 1-0. Mel Caceres, the architect. How about that? Danced through the Olympic defence. Laid it on a platter for Kelly Brown. And Brown doesn't miss from there. The home team lead here at Linwood Park with 5 minutes to go in the first half by 1-0. A misplaced pass was taken advantage of by the Rams, but it was all Mel Caceres. She's been phenomenal tonight, really in the mood. A player that is one of those that should definitely be playing in the top tier in the A-League. Maybe one that Stephen Peters might throw an eye to. Knows her quite well. Spent many years with her here at the Rams. The same goes for Kelly Brown, prolific last year. Didn't quite get the opportunity. She deserved that, the Wellington Phoenix. It'll be very interesting for a number of different A-League women's clubs, no doubt, for the next season. Free kick again for Olympic. Maxine Peak fouled this time. I'll tell you what, had she got that pass through, Taylor Ray was in behind the Rams defence. She looks pretty confident over this set piece as well. Picked the ball up immediately. Does seem a little far out for a shot on goal, but just had a look to the bench as well. I think this one will be clipped in for a teammate. Ray looked as though she went direct there, but direct into the wall. Here's Gabriel Peak. Lobo steps up quite high. McComiskey heads away, and now Breyer gets the ball out to Brown, and Macarthur can counter here again. Still Brown. Great challenge from Yamahata. Well read. Stood tall, won the foul as well. Clean take from the Sydney Olympic Central defender. Been an excellent signing for Jeff Abrams' team this year. Aya Yamahata, and for myself, one of the best central defenders in the competition. I've said it since the first time I've seen her. I haven't seen her put a foot wrong in every Olympic game I've done this year, and there's been a number of them. As I said again, for her height, and this one's coming almost straight for the commentary box. Thankfully, we've got a roof above us. The roof protected us. I think Gabriel Peake's waiting for me to go grab the ball, but can't take the comms off for that one. Jaber to take the throw, get us restarted. Only 90 seconds left of the first half. The Rams will be very pleased going in 1 goal to the good. They haven't been at their best, but that's why they'll be very happy. Maybe even take another goal advantage in. But again, who's there? Aya Yamahata. Good challenge there from Breyer. Looks as though Olympics just getting a little tired, a little heavy. Skuriaga playing in. Brown. Cleared away by Yamahata. I think that ball was already out, to be honest, and I think it should be a Macarthur throw, but just got to get on with it with the Rams. They're unhappy with the call, but need to keep playing. And look at this ball now over the top again. Something for Peake to chase. Put the pressure on Morrissey. But Morrissey confident and comfortable there to find the captain. Lobo driving into midfield, but giving the ball away cheaply again. Beth Gordon stepped in there. Breyer, closed down by Ray, but the ball falls to Brown. It's a tough ball by Brown for Gordon to control, in all fairness. And now Peake after a misplaced header there from Malone. Not many options for Maxine Peake. Needs to go her own here. Sosai got back in support. Gabriel Peake now making the overlapping run. But a good challenge there from Lola Sosai. As the half-time whistle goes here at Linwood Park, it's the home team that lead, courtesy of Kelly Brown. As mentioned earlier, Sydney Olympics should have had the lead really inside 2 minutes. They missed a golden opportunity. At half-time at Linwood Park, the Macarthur Rams 1, Sydney Olympic 0. The players are back for the second half here at Linwood Park. It's the home side that lead by 1-0 over Sydney Olympic. Kelly Brown, the scorer of the opening goal after some excellent work in midfield by Macarthur. She slalomed through the Sydney Olympic defensive line. And here's an early chance for Sunaga. Despite Macarthur being in the lead, Sydney Olympic caused them a plethora of problems early on in the game, pressing high and forcing error after error when the Rams were trying to play out from the back. They missed one golden opportunity. The opening chance fell the way of Skuriaga. The rebound into the path of Maxine Peake after Teresa Morrissey had made the original save. And Peake had an open goal to pick at, but she missed the target. Now the Rams looking to get on the offensive early here in the second half and double their lead, cement that lead that they currently have. Here's McHugh Shaw. Bryles looking for the shot now. Falls to Sunaga. Cross goal. Just wide. Put it a little too far to the left in Miku Sunaga. Quick recap of scores around the grounds. Full time at North Turramurra. The Northern Tigers come away with a very important 3-0 win over the Blackdown Spartans. Second half about to start between the Emerging Jets and Bulls Academy. Bulls hold a comfortable 3-0 lead in that one as well. Apia lead against Northwest Sydney Spirit. 5 minutes into the second half at Lambert Park. Bit of a surprise down the south coast. The Football New South Wales Institute lead against the Illawarra Stingrays by 3-1. That's Sydney Uni Football Ground. It's Sydney Uni 2, Uni of New South Wales 2. And the Christie Park in what is the final game of the round. Gladesville Ravens 1, Manly United 1. Corner here for Olympic. McHugh Shaw was the target. Goes back out to Taylor Ray. Ray's cross is blocked. Now Breyer. Baldana for McHugh Shaw, who couldn't control it. Now Malone plays in. Kelly Brown. Good defending there from Tiana Jaber. Had to be strong against Brown. Yamahata. Sunaga thought about putting her fellow Japanese national under a bit of pressure. Here's Oliverio driving forward, finding Maxine Peake. Oliverio again. Thought about the shot for a moment. Now Baldana, but a tough ball from Oliverio for Baldana. Ball comes in from Peake. It's a great ball in the area. Looking for Maxine Peake, but McComiskey stood tall. Clearance sent high. Peake picks it up, throws it back to Jaber. Now McHugh short. McComiskey gets there in front of Skuriaga, who didn't give up on it though. Rams throw. Lobo forward for Beth Gordon. Look at the space for Breyer, and that's where the pass goes. But Jabo read it and did just enough. Almost stolen there off McComiskey. Gordon again, this time finding Caceres, but well defended by Jabo once more. She's been very, very good, Tiana Jabo, this evening. McHugh short. It's a tough pass from Skuriaga. And Tennille Hay steps forward and blocks the pass. Oliveria told to take a couple steps back. Maxine P closed down by Beth Gordon. Lobo will take the free kick for the Rams. Delivery is deep. Headed away. Falls to Breyer. Thought she was going to pull the trigger there. Jaber again with the tackle. Now Lobo clips it over the top for McComiskey. And Jaber got the touch there. Langman kept it in. Sunaga with a challenge. Now Brown. Space opens up for Brown. She should have had the shot, Kelly Brown, but look at Yamahata. Saw the run of Peak as well. And now Maxine Peak attacking the goal, gets in the box, has to cut back to Skuriaga. It was almost I'm going to say it was a shot, but almost turned out to be a good pass for Gabrielle Peak. This game is important for Olympic, but it's not the be-all and end-all. As I said, they do have a game in hand. Results as they currently stand will mean that the Northern Tigers are only a point behind them. The Bulls will be 2 points behind them if things remain as they are. The Ravens will be 4 points behind. And Manly 3. That is if results stay as they are. In the coming weeks, Sydney Olympic take on the Football New South Wales Institute. Direct rivals for finals football, Northwest Sydney Spirit. Then that's a midweek game, and the Gladesville Ravens and Illawarra Stingrays, all teams in and around them, so they are in control of their own destiny as Indy Breyer looks to settle this one. Now Caceres Ball comes in, controlled by Brown. It was a tough pass for Tennille Hay. Came in, Tennille Hay did to receive that one and just lifted a little too high by Brown. Macarthur have an away trip next week to Cromer Park, then Bulls FC Academy come here to Linwood Park before that final game against RPL Leichhardt. Won't that be a spectacle? I just hope that the premiership isn't decided at that point, that both teams are within a chance of taking the silverware, because it'll definitely add to the occasion. Malone here battling against Peak. Finds Caceres. Caceres now for Tennille Hay. Now Sunaga. Hay for Brown. Good challenge there from Oliverio, but Gordon picks up the loose ball. Malone spreading it wide for Sosai. Finds Caceres, and Caceres, return pass for Sosai, and brave goalkeeping by Langman. Put her body on the line. Thought she may have come out second best, but quickly back to her feet, the Olympic goalkeeper. Ray looking to release the ball again with one of her trademark side volleys. That time Tennille Hay behind the ball. Harpier still lead Spirit 1-0. Institute still lead the Stingrays 3-1. As McComiskey picks up the ball in the centre of defence for the Rams. Offside flag stays down. Breyer keeps the ball in. Delivers now towards Sunaga, but keeper's there again. Well taken. Sosai loses her footing. A push about there with Maxime Peak, and free kick goes the way of Olympic. Ball goes short. Sosai makes the challenge after that previous coming together with Maxime Peak. Olympic win the corner there. A few complaints from the Rams players, but Olympic won't mind too much because it gives them an opportunity now to put the home team under a bit of pressure. Let's see what Taylor Ray can come up with here. Can she find the teammate? Can Olympic get level on the score sheet? It's a great ball toward Yamahata, and for once, doesn't quite get the timing right of her header. As Olympic go to the bench. And it's Yanakos that's coming off. I think Rochelle Borromeo has come on. Jeff Abraham's first to show his cards in this one. Trying to make an adjustment to the score sheet. Try to get his team back in this game. Ray wins the header. Borromeo into the action immediately. Here's Rochelle Borromeo, wide for Peak. Peak across goal. And it'll go out for a goal kick, but a dangerous ball. Good introduction for Borromeo. Immediately into action. Here's Lobo. Morrissey. Wide for Hay. Malone back to McComiskey. Sunaga wants it. McHugh Shaw putting her under pressure, but got it away in time toward Brown. Sunaga kept her run going, but goes back to Hay. Now Sunaga's the target. Yamahata wins the header. Brown out muscles Baldana. Gets the ball in the box. It's a great delivery. No one's there. The rebound as well. No one could find bar a blue jersey. An Olympic get away with that one. Skiriaga for Peak now. Caceres, not for the first time, makes the challenge, but gives the ball away. That one's rare. Ray, tough ball back for Jaber. Give the ball away again, Olympic. Now Breyer looking for Sunaga. Brown's there, just too far in front. Borromeo into the action again, but Lobo came up with a bit of a high foot there. Referee's gone to speak to the assistant. I think Lobo could be in trouble here. Just a yellow card. He looked a lot more serious for a moment, and I think that's because she seemed as though she came across with the studs raised and the foot high. Yellow card for Lobo after that challenge on Borromeo. Taylor Ray will deliver another ball into the area. Ball comes in, it's a good one. If only that ball had gone over Gordon, I think that the home side could have been in trouble. Beth Gordon again makes another big challenge, another important challenge. Ball comes up, headed away by Lobo. Taylor Ray had the hit there, but it looked spectacular off the boot. Nowhere near the target in the end. Lola Sosai will exit the fray now. Tegan Bertolicio will come on, as will Indy Breyer, and Bronte True comes on, and that's the kind of players that Stephen Peters has at his disposal to bring off the bench. Bronte True, who's hardly been out of the squad this year. And Tegan Bertolicio, well, not much more to say about her. Quality young player Skiriaga's pass is off, and Malone gets there for the first touch of Bronte True. Yamahata for Oliverio. Now Ray takes it forward, finds Maxime Peak, who couldn't find the pass. Look at Taylor Ray, so full of running. Not much more time left in this game, but Taylor Ray's work rate has not dropped one bit from the start of the game to this point of the game. Here's Gordon. Back for Bertolicio. Gordon again. Trying to get out of this part of the pitch. The home side. Now they do. Hay making the overlapping run. Skiriaga straight into the back of Caceres. Free kick goes the way of the Macarthur Rams. Here's Bertolicio. Thought about delivering into the box and then got confused with Sunaga. Peak. The thing is, in this game, even though Macarthur don't really look like conceding, the longer that Sydney Olympic remain in this game, the more the pressure will grow on the Rams, and perhaps the field pressure too. Olympic might start to take more risks. They might start to find themselves a little bit higher up the park. And as it happens in football so often, this is a chance to finish it. And just as we say, that the game's at a point where Macarthur need to find the second. They've done just that. They've doubled their lead and more or less buried this one as Darcy Malone, with a fabulous finish into the bottom corner, makes it 2-0. I said that they've been the better team. They haven't looked like conceding. They needed to find that second goal. I said it seconds before they scored, because the pressure would have started to grow on them. Olympic would have pushed harder. And now Sydney Olympic have a lot to do. The Rams, well, they'll be very, very happy right now. Ball forward now for Bertolicio. She gets there with ease. Yamahata in front of her. Tried to play the early ball to Beth Gordon. And Langman had to make sure she got there ahead of Bethany Gordon. She did so. Gordon stayed down as well and requires attention. Well, Gordon receives some attention. It's 1-1 between the Ravens and Manly. 2-2 between Sydney Uni and UNSW. Institute still lead by 3-1. Apia also up ahead against the Northwest Sydney Spirit. Spirit just had a very good chance. Weren't able to capitalise on that. And they have now, because it's 1-1. They have just scored. Ella Abdul-Massi has made it 1-1. That means that the Macarthur Rams will be top of the league if the results stay as they are at the end of this one. Spirit have equalised against Apia. Bulls Academy 4-0 ahead. And Brown given the opportunity to turn, but got under that one a little bit too much. Northern Tigers defeated Blackdown Spartans earlier today. Here's Langman. Plays the ball wide for Jaber. And Jaber and Yamahata have had really good games for Sydney Olympic, but so much pressure they've been under, as has Taylor Ray. Just a little bit too much quality on the side of the Macarthur Rams this evening. Still is some time though, still 20 minutes to go for Olympic to try and do something, but you just feel as though at the moment they don't have the legs to do so. As Lobo plays in Malone. Now True. Wasn't a bad idea from True, but just didn't quite come off. Beth Gordon is back with us as well. After that clash with Sarah Langman. There she is, putting pressure on Taylor Ray. Oliverio now. Ray back for Jaber. Now Oliverio. Morrissey is waiting for Peak to come and waste a bit of time. Here's Malone, the scorer of the second. Hay for Sunaga, almost combining those two. Now perhaps Olympic can counter. Beth Gordon working hard in defence to help win that ball back. Hay comes in and intercepts that one. Sunaga loses out to Taylor Ray. Great play by McHugh Shaw, but Skiriaga caught on her heels. And again, I talked about the fatigue that the Olympic players are facing as True runs in, cuts to the byline, cuts it back. Yamahata was there. They've played a lot of football over the last month or two, have Sydney Olympic. I think it's Kelly Brown that's coming off. Stephen Peters going to the bench again. Here's Brown. True will go into the 9, I believe. Can't quite see who's coming on. I think it may be Chloe Gordon. Daniel Hay having a general chat with the crowd. Fan favourite here at Linwood Park. There's Gordon that's come on. Chloe Gordon, that is. So both Gordons on the park now. Caceres gets the better of Jaber. Good recovery challenge from Tiana Jaber. Corner now for the Rams, which Caceres will take, and that second goal's taken the sting out of the game a little. Rams are happy to take home the 2-0 win. Sort of feel as though Olympic just want this one over and done with so they can focus on the last month of competition. Sunaga comes in short, ball goes in though. Header was there, it was Lobo. Strong press there from Darcy Malone. Ball given up. Caceres used the hand there to her advantage. Lobo in possession here. Was looking for Caceres but didn't quite find the pass. Going for Olympic. Yamahata wide for Oliverio. Now McHugh short. Pace of the game's definitely died down a little. Yamahata back for Langman. Lobo sends it forward looking for True. She's got pace, does Bronte True. And almost there. True catching out Langman. Skuriaga. Peak looking for her sister Maxine Peak. McComiskey should deal with this. Poor ball back, and Borromeo almost got there in between. Taylor Ray, great pass from Ray. Just missed control there from Skuriaga. Had to do better. Yamahata back for Langman. Ball out wide now. Olympic. We've picked it up now in the last minute or so. Still haven't quite given up on this one, and he's Peak in a good position. Forward for Maxine Peak, but just a little bit too much on that pass. More subs incoming. Tara Baldana comes off the park. It's Megan Grew that's come in her place. Malone plays it forward. Yamahata under pressure here from True, who hasn't given up on the ball. Here's Megan Grew that's come on. Brought down well there by Bronte True, and Beth Gordon now trying to find True back with the return pass, but Taylor Ray got back to defend, and Macarthur again had to do so well there. Difficult ball to control, but she did so. Beth Gordon now. Back for Malone. Wide for Bertolicio. Malone again. Here's Sunaga. Malone on the edge of the area. Flicks it wide. Flag stays down. Bertolicio. Sorry, it wasn't Bertolicio. But what a goal to make it 3 and secure the points for the Macarthur Rams in absolute style. A very, very special goal. I think it was Mel Caceres, in fact, who curled that one into the top corner. A spectacular goal nonetheless. And Sarah Langman had no chance of keeping that one out. As Priya Skuriaga now comes off. Replaced by Chloe Golcini. McHugh Shaw. Oliveria takes the throw. Here's Taylor Ray. Closed down by Sunaga. Now Gordon driving into space. True wants it played. She's offside now, but intelligent there from Beth Gordon. She knew that Bronte True was offside. Played the ball. The reverse ball for Sunaga, but just well defended in the end. Langman sends it forward. Now Hay brings it down. Not much movement coming now from Olympic. They showed sparks of life at 2-0, but now it'll be very, very hard to bring this one home. Just over 5 minutes remain. I think Olympic want that full-time whistle to come as soon as possible. Jaber. Maxine Peak. Ball still with Olympic. Here's Groot. Back for McHugh Shaw. Just was in a bit of danger there, McHugh Shaw. And Oliveria not giving up on this one. Again, Macarthur put under pressure, but they've played out well this time. Here's Beth Gordon for Caceres. Probably played the best game of the season, Mel Caceres, tonight. Neil Hay will make way for Olivia Sloan. I believe Tao Muchensky with the final substitute to come on for Stephen Peters. Mel Caceres gets a well-earned rest after that performance. An excellent game for the Rams, number 10. Just control there from Bronte True. Ray still battling hard despite the scoreline. Had the ball just run away from her as Sunaga now finds True. Muchensky just off the bench. Almost finds the pass to Sunaga as Beth Gordon now trying to become provider. Cleared away. Sloan gets there first and feeds the ball wide for Darcy Malone. Gordon back for Chloe Gordon, who gives possession away. Beth Gordon picks it up. The Rams keep possession, move the ball around. Lobo. Hasn't she had a great season for the Macarthur Rams? Another one that probably didn't get as much time as she would have liked in the A-League Women's last season. Still very young though, of course. But one that'll definitely be on the radar of many, many teams in the nation's top tier. McHugh under pressure here from Sunaga, but did well. Ray wide for Oliverio. Great ball through for Gabrielle Peak, but Morrissey was off her line quickly. Strong challenge from J-Bar. Free kick by Bertolicio. Given away there by Chloe Gordon. Here's Oliverio. Tough pass there from Groove for Oliverio to control. True, won't give up on this one. She's quicker than McHugh Shaw by a lot. She picks up the ball first. Cuts it back there for Muchensky, but intercepted by Yamahata. Bertolicio back for Lobo. Now Sloan. Heavy touch from Sloan, lets her down. Malone picks up the loose ball in midfield. Can Macarthur add another before the end? Yamahata turns away from a couple. Here's Peak. Now Borromeo. Aside from that early burst, haven't seen much of her since she came off the bench. And Lobo so strong there. Gordon, again, True just ran offside. Couldn't hold her run, and maybe, just maybe, Beth Gordon could have played it a little sooner. So hard for the striker to hold their run when they can see the ball's about to be played. They want to get as much pace behind their explosive run to begin with so they can get ahead of the defender. And then when the ball is delayed, they're generally already in an offside position. It's hard to come back and start again, and that's what happened there. Ball played over the top, good overlap run from Bertolicio, who keeps it in and has space, and now can she find the assist? Will she go on her own? Langman collects that one. We're into stoppage time now. Game is almost over. Lobo again. Reads the pass. Great turn in midfield. Now Sunaga was looking for Bronte True. Jaber switches the ball looking for McHugh Shaw, but Sloan picks it up. That has become very, very flat for Olympic right now. Not much movement. It's tough to blame them. Game is all but over. Well, it's just waiting for the full-time whistle to blow. Another clean sheet for the Macarthur Rams as well. Rams have managed to shut out a number of teams over the last couple months since their 2nd of June loss against the Leroy Stingrays. They have only dropped points once. Kept 6 clean sheets since then. This will be their 7th. As the full-time whistle goes here at Linwood Park, a dominant, a convincing, and a well-earned 3 points go the way of the home team. The Macarthur Rams defeat Sydney Olympic by 3-0. They open the scoring in the first half, courtesy of Kelly Brown. The second half, they added goals. A nice goal to Darcy Malone before the pick of the bunch went in the way of the number 10, Mel Caceres, who picked out the top corner. They will be second on the ladder because RPL Leichhardt have managed to pull another goal in their game and come away with a 2-1 win over the Northwest Sydney Spirit. All leads us to Lambert Park for that final game of the season in 3 weeks' time, when Macarthur travelled to Apia. What a spectacle promises to be there. But for now, it's good night at Linwood Park. Macarthur Rams 3, Sydney Olympic 0.